Welcome to Southeastern Championship Wrestling. Innovators in television wrestling with split screen, instant replay, and other technical firsts. The program voted #1 by the Wrestling Writers Federation. Join us now for a fast-paced competition of professional wrestling featuring the top stars from the world's largest governing body, the National Wrestling Alliance.
Hello, I'm Charlie Platt. Welcome once again to Southeastern Television Wrestling. A lot of great action coming your way in the next hour. A lot of great tag action. You'll be seeing in tag competition, as well as Porkchop Cash and his partner Ted Oates in action. We'll be seeing Boomer H. Lynch today and Bill Ash, a host of your favorites. Special event coming up, a special challenge tug of war that will be between the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol and the Lord Humongous. That's coming up today. Before we get today's program underway, I'd like to mention to the wrestling fans throughout the area and to the competitors who are watching this on the monitors in the dressing rooms that with all the interference that has been taking place not only on television but in the arena, that has prompted the president of the National Wrestling Alliance, Bob Geigel, this past week to go to Birmingham, Alabama and have a meeting with the board of directors of International Sports Incorporated and Southeastern Championship Wrestling. A lot of fines are being levied. Troubleshooter will be coming in, and a lot of issues are going to be settled about this interference that has been taking place not only on television but in the arenas. Talking personally with Mr. Geigel, I've never known him to be as upset as he is about the situation now in the southeastern area. And what really put the icing on the cake is an incident that took place last week on this program. Right now, let's go back and take a look at that. And we have action starting right before the bell. Mr. Russia really plowing into Austin Idol. There's that knee into the chest area. Russia now going outside of the ring, making his way up on those ring ropes. He's down, but there was no Austin Idol there to crash on. And wait a minute. He is locking in the Las Vegas figure 4. The Las Vegas leg lock. Here's Humongous. All right. Idol now going for Humongous. As he is locking in. He's got it. He's got the figure 4 on the big man. But Mr. Russia, he's holding off Mr. Russia. Robert Fuller in the ring now to Mr. Russia. Hard right to the side of the head. Mr. Russia goes down. He's going for the Fuller leg lock. And look at this, side by side. Here comes Boomer Lynch. Lynch now plowing into Robert Fuller. There's that bear hug. And here comes Bob Armstrong. Armstrong going for the sleeper on Boomer Lynch. Shinamaki on Austin Idol Fuller. And now here's Jimmy Golden. The ring is filling up. We have mass confusion in the ring. The Rat Patrol trying. Ron Fuller's in the ring. Fuller is in the ring, pounding away. Oh. Porkchop Cash. Cash now in on Fuller. Cash in on Golden. Cash going to Humongous. There you see the incident that took place just last week, and that really pushing over the point. If we could
I want to know why there's going to be fines levied against me and my men. I saw Bob Armstrong. I saw Cash. I saw Austin Idiot. I saw a whole lot of people involved in that. And it was not just me and my men involved in that. Why is the fines being levied? Everything being handed down to me. But I'll go ahead. I'll answer it since you ain't got nerve enough or brains enough to answer it. I'll answer my own question. I don't care how much you're going to levy fines on me, because I got more money than Carter got liver pills, Jack. Just take a look at this. Yeah, this is what it talks about. You got no money like this. Now, let me guess my part. There's my $2,500 for this tug of war today. You just make sure that you collect Austin Idol's $2,500. because I'm going to take the whole 5,000 home for me when this show is over today. Right, baby? Let's go. That's all I got to say. I ain't concerned.
Good. The money of Mr. Idle is locked securely. And wait a minute.
Jim, there just a minute. Listen, I got a little proposition for you. You're talking about this Russian standing over here kicking me out of town and running me out of town. Why don't you put that Russian in this ring next week so I can pull his mask off for everybody on the TV to have a look at? How you like that, son? Charlie, can you get that set up for me? Because I know it'll take him a long time thinking about it to make up his mind. I'm wrestling the man. If you want my man, Mr. Russian, you can have him next week. It'll be your last one. Sign it, Charlie.
You'll get it done. Okay, you heard the challenge and the acceptance by Ron Fuller. And we have a lot of money here that is going to be riding on this tug of war coming up a little later on in today's edition of Southeastern Television Wrestling. We've got a lot of great matches coming up. You stay with us. An irate Ron Fuller over arguing with our television audience. Right now, let's go to the ring. Our first match of the day, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing from parts unknown, the tag team combination of the Nightmares. And their opponents, Dave Foxx and Burhead Jones. Burhead Jones and Dave Foxx. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Australian tag team action on today's edition of Southeastern Television Wrestling. This is our first match of the day. And we've got a lot of great action still to come, including a very special feature, which will be the tug-of-war competition between the Lord Humongous and the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol. It's my pleasure to have as a special guest with me today the Continental Heavyweight Champion, Bullet Bob Armstrong.
It's a pleasure to be here, too, Charlie, and I'm looking forward to that match later in the matches here, because that ought to be something to see with Humongous weighing about 300 pounds and Idol weighing about 240 or 50. That's two big men pulling a rope for $5,000 to the winner. I really want a chance to watch this team right here. I've had a chance in the arenas. They're a very smooth team. As you'll see, what they lack in size, they make up in speed and agility, brother, and they know what they're doing around that ring, Charlie.
They know what they're doing around the ring, but I'm going to quote one of your sons in professional wrestling, Steve Armstrong. As you watch them long enough, you'll see that they'll do anything it takes to win a match. And the way they dress, almost identical, Bob. It's hard to keep up. They're the same size men, and it's really hard to keep up with which man is in the ring.
Well, I can see that would be a problem, because just as I'm talking to you right now, Charlie, I'll look, and when they start really moving around, it's hard to tell which one is which. And I heard them say the other week on TV, somebody asked them who's number one and who's number two, and they said we're both number one, so they're not giving away any secrets. And like I say, the way they move and everything, it'd be real hard to tell who was the legal man in the ring.
Your thoughts? You're the Continental Heavyweight Champion, Bob. You've seen a lot of decisions come down from the National Wrestling Alliance before, but I don't think that I have. And I know if you have talked to Bob Geigel or heard any of the comments he's made at the board meeting, I've never seen this man more irate or upset about things that are taking place here in the Southeastern wrestling area. Of course, the caliber of competition is the best in the country, and there's a lot of money at stake, a lot of personal issues to be settled, but I think Geigel's fixing to really put his foot down.
Well, he's upset about the things that have happened, Charlie, especially here on television. Like you say, the straw that broke the camel's back was the incident last week in a match with Mr. Rush and Austin Idol, where everybody got in the ring, and I'm just as guilty as anybody else, but I don't like to stand by and see somebody ganged up on. I stuck my big nose in it, and Geigel got extremely hot about it. And there's going to be some fines, and I hear possible suspensions. There may be some wrestlers not here very long that's been here for a while. This team's really starting to operate now, and it looks to me, Charlie, like they know about every move in the book.
Right now the tag is made with, we'll call it Nightmare number 2, going into the back of Burhead Jones, locking in, keying in on that left arm.
It looked to me like he grabbed the hair, Charlie.
Yes, it did.
See that? It looked like he grabbed the hair. I know they'll do anything, but old Burhead's been around for quite some time, and he's survived a lot of battles, and he's a tough man. You can't just count him out. You know, he's not exactly a carpenter. He can get the job done.
Tag is made again by the Nightmares, very effectively tagging in and out. And of course, at this particular point in the match, it's of utmost importance that Burhead Jones get to his partner, Dave Foxx, make that tag. And
that's right, Charlie. Exactly right. You'll notice how the Nightmares now, they're trying to keep Burhead as close to their corner as possible. Now, he's in a tagging situation now. He may get to him. Let's see if he makes the tag. They're only about 6 inches apart now for the tag. That's Dave Foxx. He's reaching for the... There he goes. That looks like he's got the hair again. But, Charlie, you know, when they break the rules like that and have to break, they've got to a 5 count before a disqualification occurs. So they'll hold that hold until the count of 4 and get every ounce of advantage they can before they break a hold.
Burhead Jones now pounding away the midsection of the Nightmare, trying to make the tag, but look at this. Takes full convenience, or shall we say, full opportunity of the situation.
And you'll notice, Charlie, how they work the referee there up and down the ring. They keep a referee busy trying to keep a man in his corner, and that opens up a lot of revenue. Busy team, I'll say that for them. They're in and out of that ring. They're quick as cats. I don't know the actual weight, but they move like lightweights.
Burhead Jones now firing back.
There's the tag, Charlie. Oops. Caught his man coming in. Caught the man coming in, Charlie. I thought he was going to do some business there, but he kind of hung his foot on that rope when he came in, and that's all that Nightmare needed to take over on him. These guys are going to work. I got to admit, Charlie, they're professionals. From the word go, they're professionals.
Snapmare takedown by the Nightmare. And just that quarter of a second mistake, Bob, it can cost you everything.
That can cost you a match, Charlie, just a quarter of a second. Watch this, the double team, and now they got to the count of 4. Now Burhead Jones comes in because it is a double teaming situation. Let's see what they're going to do here, Charlie.
Here again.
There's a backbreaker. Here comes the man. He's up in the lights, Charlie. Holy mackerel. Brother, that's lights out time. As Don Meredith would say, turn out the lights, the party's over, brother. Nobody can kick out of that.
It is over. And there you see the tag team combination of the Nightmares victorious over Dave Foxx and Burhead Jones. And once again, Bob, this team really knows how to take full advantage of every situation there is in professional wrestling, inside and outside of the ring. They know how to get that referee's attention. Going back right now.
You can watch how high this man goes. He nearly gets into the lights at the top of this studio. And, brother, believe you me, when he connects, it is lights out.
There's the backbreaker. And here you see the Nightmare up on top of that rope. Diving off now. Oh. Very devastating move to Dave Foxx. It cost that team the match. Very, very, very potent tag team combination, the Nightmares Incorporated. Winners of this match on Southeastern Television Wrestling. And out at the desk, joining me now, there you see the 3 count. A team that certainly no strangers to the Nightmares. That's the Rat Patrol Incorporated, Johnny Rich and Steve Armstrong. And gentlemen, you are successful in holding on to those Southeastern tag titles, and we wish you all the luck in the near future.
Well, thank you, Charlie. You know, these are a new tag team in here, the Nightmares, and we don't know much about them, but they are definitely a good tag team. We've witnessed that, and we're just going to give them all they can handle.
Something I'd like to share with the people now is we've shared this before with our fans here in the Southeastern wrestling area. It's no secret that outdoor lovers and great sportsmen, Johnny Rich and Steve Armstrong, they love hunting, fishing, and every opportunity when they're not on tour, they are at a fishing spot or in the woods hunting during season. So let's take a look and go back a little bit and take a look at a special put together on some of the lifestyles enjoyed by Steve Armstrong. special on Steve Armstrong, and you had a very special guest there on the special with you.
Oh, my special guest? Yeah, that's my year-and-a-half-old boxer, Sputnik, named after Sputnik Monroe, the wrestler.
All right. More coming up on Southeastern Television Wrestling. You stay with us.
Thanks, Cardinal.
Thanks, Cardinal.
Cardinal Pest Control customers are saying thanks, Cardinal, for controlling termites in their homes. With over 34 years' experience, Cardinal is the proven leader for stopping termites. Call today and ask about the $250,000 termite warranty and learn how you can control the termite threat with a team that uses the most advanced chemicals for pest control, Cardinal Pest Control, and then you'll be saying thanks, Cardinal.
We're here at the fabulous opening night of the Muppet Show on tour. Those marvelous Muppets of TV and film fame are bringing their zaniness to the stage for the first time. Now here's a limo. Fozzie Bear's trying to contain the crowd. And here's Kermit. Oh, this crowd's going wild tonight. And there's, who is it? Yes, it's Miss Piggy.
WCOB presents the Muppet Show, April 4th, 7:30 p.m. at the Montgomery Civic Center. Tickets on sale March 11th.
Breaking the tape, who's the head of the pack? We call that Cracker Jack. Because Cracker Jack's really good. It's the triple good taste of popcorn and peanuts covered with yummy caramel, plus a secret toy surprise. The water's much deeper than you realize. It takes a Cracker Jack kid to get the prize. A triple taste treat, that's Cracker Jack, plus a prize in every pack. When you're really good, you're Cracker Jack.
Y'all, come on by and get a free moon pie.
At the Trading Post, you'll find sale prices every day on Whirlpool home appliances, Philco color and black and white TVs, recliners, sofas and love seats, water beds, $1.99, bedroom suites, furniture of dining elegance. Visit us at the Trading Post, your one-stop home shop, 3103 Mobile Highway, a little out of the way, but a lot less to pay.
Del Mall, you'll like what you see.
Don't miss the great lineup of Southeastern Championship Wrestling Sunday afternoon. Yes, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, the Montgomery Civic Center, headlined by a World Heavyweight Championship match. You'll see Les Freeman take on the Lord Humongous. Special return, Robert Fuller takes on Mr. Russia. Southeastern tag titles at stake as the Rat Patrol takes on the Nightmares. Continental title on the line, Bob Armstrong against Boomer H. Lynch. Southeastern title, I Quit match. Porkchop Cash takes on Timmy Golden. And for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol takes on World Champion Ric Flair. Don't miss it tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, the Montgomery Civic Center. Only a $1 increase in admission tomorrow afternoon for this all-star lineup. 7 big events and an added match will be, because of their problems recently, U.S. Junior title match. The last chance for Ted Oates as he'll be taking on U.S. Junior Heavyweight Champion Bill Ash. Right now, let's hear from Mr. Ash and the Nightmares.
That's right. We're going to call you the last chance man for today only, brother. Because I'm tired of looking at you. I'm tired of looking across that ring and seeing your ugly face. Brother, I put this belt up. You couldn't do it one more time. It's do or die. Do or die. And you ain't going to do it. So guess what's going to happen?
That's right, baby. Let me tell you something, Rat Patrol. You've been running and running and running from the Nightmares because you know we are the better team. You know that every time we step in there, baby, we mean business. And we will take those titles off you right there at Montgomery, baby. So just bring yourself on down. Hey, baby, let me tell you something. We're going to beat you like the dogs that you are and prove to everybody that we're the best team.
Okay, Ted, it is your last chance at Mr. Ash special added event to tomorrow afternoon's great lineup.
You know, you can call this thing the gunfight at the OK Corral or the last tango in Montgomery. It don't matter. Ash, you think I'm not sick and tired of looking at you? You must think you look like Robert Redford or something. Well, you don't. I don't need but one more chance, and this is my last one. And, brother, I'm going to make it count.
Rat Patrol, Nightmares, Southeastern tag titles are on the line.
That's right, Charlie. We're going to put the belts up. Last time they weren't on the line, and they did end up beating us. But you people out there know how they beat us in Montgomery that was there. But, Charlie, tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be a big day. The world champion's going to be there, and we're going to put the belts up on the line, and we're going to give them a chance to see how bad they are.
See? You got it, baby. Just whatever Johnny says goes double for me, brother. I'm backing him up all the way.
7 big events in all tomorrow. The Southeastern tag titles on the line. As we mentioned, the special added event, last chance for Ted Oates at the U.S. Junior title. And you'll also be seeing great action from the Continental Heavyweight Champion in action against Boomer H. Lynch, Bob Armstrong. Plus, the main event will be for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship when Austin Idol steps in the ring with the World Heavyweight Champion, Ric Flair. 7 big events in all. It's tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, the Montgomery Civic Center. Ladies and gentlemen, this event, one fall, 10-minute time limit. Now in the ring from South Africa, Boomer H. Lynch. Boomer Lynch, managed by the Tennessee stud Ron Fuller. His opponent now entering the ring, Al Scott. Al Scott, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. The bell sounds. We're ready for action. Still to come, action from Bill Ash, Porkchop Cash, and Ted Oates as tag team partners against Mr. Russia and Steve Brinson, plus the big tug of war between the Lord Humongous and Austin Idol, and add to that a very special personality profile. And look at that swing and a miss by Lynch. Al Scott up high, going for a cross body block. Boomer Lynch stops him, goes for that backbreaker. Now just using the forearm across the neck of Al Scott. Again, right on the hip, that backbreaker. Boomer Lynch, one of the more brutal competitors that we've seen in this area in quite some time. There he goes for that bear hug. Going for that bear hug. Look at that. Now, Lynch, into the lower back with that body smash up again in the bear hug. That's it. Strange, very strange.
I want to see that in instant replay. You got a replay? I want to see my man Boomer squash that boy's back. Come on, replay it. Let's see it. Replay it.
All right, we will if we can. There we go. Thank you, Jerry. Upstairs,
that's what I want to see. Oh, watch this, watch this. Oh, yeah, the old belly cruncher and the backbreaker. You know why they call him H? You know what the H is for? It's for hurting, baby. And he put a hurting for certain on that boy, didn't he? Oh, watch this. Watch this. Oh, I love this, Boomer. This is my favorite move. I love this. I love the way you do this, Boomer. That's it. Watch this. Watch him put the big squash on the old boy's back. Oh, that's it. Real high, baby. Oh, would you look at that. Boy, he's up the top rope there. Oh, that was sweet, Boomer. That was sweet. I loved it. I had to take my hat off to that. I enjoyed it so much. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, Boomer. Boomer's brought me a Cadillac, and he's going to bring me a Continental title before it's over. He's going to take care of business for me. You bet.
All right, the comments of a Tennessee stud. We've got a lot more great action to come. Right now, watch this very important word.
Just arrived.
Woo! Ain't this Sonny? A pretty new car, buddy. Who got the cigars here? Get out, boss. Yeah, ease on out there. Thank you, Boomer. Come on around here. How about it, baby? Pretty new car. Yeah, don't you like it, Jimmy? Yeah. That's Bob Armstrong. Oh, yeah, Bob Armstrong. Can you see what we got here? And Boomer has given me this car. I'm loving riding up and down. The whole stable loves riding up and down the road in, as a matter of fact. It's beautiful. Oh, isn't it, Boomer? Beautiful. I got to tell you, Boomer, it's one of the nicest things thing that anybody's ever done for me, giving me a beautiful car like this, Boomer. Jimmy's enjoying it. Humongous back here, he's enjoying riding in it. We're all loving it, Bob Armstrong. It's too nice a car. It's a one-of-a-kind Cadillac, and you can tell it should be a one-of-a-kind son of a gun sitting in it. And you looking at a one-of-a-kind man here and a one-of-a-kind troop here, right? The greatest stable of all time, and we're going to be riding the way we should be in style. Come on, baby. Travis. Oh, let him in. I better help you in.
We sure is driving it, Bob Armstrong. We're loving this new ride.
What a car.
With smoked cigar, drink beer, right up down the road. Bye-bye, Bob Armstrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing from Paris, Arkansas, the United States Junior Heavyweight Champion, Bill Ash. His opponent now entering the ring from Panama City, Florida, Les Freeman. Les Freeman, one fall, 10-minute time limit on this match. The U.S. Junior Heavyweight Champion, Bill Ash, taking on Les Freeman. Still to come, our personality profile, tug of war, plus tag team action on today's program. Collar and elbow center of the ring is side headlock by Les Freeman. Standing arm bar. Again, Freeman, all right. Bob Armstrong joining me again. Les Freeman is one of the great success stories of the past 12 months as far as rookie with professional wrestling and the career of professional wrestling is concerned.
Boy, Charlie, he's come along as fast as any young man I've ever seen. He's got the ability. All he's got to do is develop that, get a little polish, and he'll be one of the tops in future matches.
Right now, they're over on the ropes. Marvin Kelly calling for the break. Quickly there again, that shot being put in by Bill Ash, that shoulder. This man is, he is so quick, Ash is, and when you least expect him, there he is, Bob.
That's right. He's one of the top 3 rated junior heavyweights in the world today, Charlie. And it's things like that that's given him his reputation. He takes that quick, short shot at you. He can hurt you anytime, and you can't ever let your guard down. It's just like a rattlesnake. If you don't want to get bit, don't pick him up.
Les Freeman ready for him that time as he came off of those ropes.
That Les Freeman's got a lot of desire. He's a young man. He's got a great future ahead of him. If he just doesn't get injured, Charlie, I predict a great future for this young man because he's got a lot of will to win. You can see he doesn't give up. He's not giving up, and he's not backing up.
There you go. You see the sportsmanship of Mr. Ash showing, and right now he's having a bit of an argument with our television audience, and I believe he does that somewhat to psych his opponent the other way.
Now you can see what happened right there. He stopped the action for just a minute. I believe that's strategy on his part, and the audience here is certainly for Les Freeman. They want him to win this match. Ash knows that. He's using that to his advantage. He called Les. Oh, here's a good move. Good reversal. Good move and a high backdrop. Boy, that'll shake your old vertebrae, Charlie. This may be it. There's a 1, 2. There's a 2.5 on the U.S. Junior Champion. That speaks well of Les Freeman, wouldn't you say, Charlie?
Yes, sir. I don't know if you had a chance to, you were in the back. I'm sure you were watching the monitor before you came out earlier. We almost had a confrontation between Robert and Ron Fuller out here at the desk, but one thing for sure, there is a challenge match that has been, the challenge has been made. It's been accepted as far as I know. It is on now for next week on television. Robert Fuller against Mr. Russia, and he has got a lot to settle with this man and his brother.
He certainly has. Beautiful cross-body mark by Les Freeman. Oh, almost a 3 count again. This man is really on the roll. He's got an offense here that anybody would be proud of. Big slam again. He's giving that Bill Ash the match of his life here. Robert Fuller is very upset. He wants this match. He lost the match to Mr. Russia. Uh-oh. There's that move. That's that patented Ash move. That hooks your neck, and that's just like being hung for a minute, Charlie.
1, 2, 3, and it's over. It is over. Your winner of the match, the United States Junior Heavyweight Champion, Bill Ash, victorious over Les Freeman on today's edition of Southeastern Television Wrestling.
People are getting my way. Pay! They pay! You got some film I want these people to see. Roll it, Charlie Black.
You're talking about the incident that took place last week on this program?
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
All right. Let's see what happened to Mr. Ash last week on Southeast Television Wrestling.
You see that, Charlie Black? That's what happens when people get in my way. Where's Scott Armstrong? I feel sorry about that boy. Breaking his hand so bad. Where's Ted? Where's Ted Oates? You know where? He's probably in the box sweating that belly off. Brother, I am the best. I always have been. I always will be.
Well, that, the comments of the very ever-confident Wait a minute. Hey, Ted Oates comes flying out of a door of the dressing room and takes Mr. Ash into the ring, into that turnbuckle. High back body drop by Ted Oates. The referee coming back in the ring with Ash just being good back body drop again by Ted Oates.
Now you see, that Ted Oates is nothing but a dirty, back-jacking, back-jumping, yellow-bellied skunk. But I'm telling you, I'm tired of the man. When you get in my way, when you do anything like that, brother, you're out of here. I'm finished with you, Oates. You're out of here. You're gone. And I'm telling you, Scott Armstrong, if you got any sense at all, you better take what I did the first time as a warning, because next time, if you ever get in my way again, it'll be a whole lot worse.
All right, the comments of the U.S. Junior Heavyweight Champion, a lot of money at stake in the big tug of war. That'll be coming up right after the personality profile, which is coming up next. You stay with us.
The Sizzlers found you something wonderful in South America. Can you guess what it is? Here's a hint. It tastes like tiny lobster. Guessed yet? Sizzler cooks it in a delicately seasoned buttery sauce. And it is delicious. If you guessed Langostino, you're right. And it comes with a juicy steak. Sizzler Steak and Langostino. If you think it's expensive, yes again.
Feeling down. So when the lines are down, don't you hang around. We're down, don't hang around. When lines are down, don't you hang around. When lines are down, don't you hang around. When lines are down, don't you hang around.
Looking for fresh produce? Fruit of the season? The choice is USDA meats, name brand canned goods, a large selection of quality products, a deli and bakery, milk, eggs, or cheese, an assortment of cold beverages, well-stocked wide aisles, everyday low prices, cashiers with a smile 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Then welcome home to Greg Calhoun Southwest Superfoods. It's just what you've been looking for. 810 West South Boulevard. Furniture offers you names you've come to trust for decades. Lazy Boy, Thomasville, Stanley, Lane, Bassett, Broyhill, and Burlington. All at tremendous savings every day. At Johnson Furniture, you'll receive famous brand names, dependable service, and the best prices anywhere. Johnson Furniture, Highway 63, Eclectic. Jackson Perkins Roses now available at Odell's Nursery.
Welcome to our personality profile segment of Southeastern Championship Wrestling. Our profile today will key on the capital city of Montgomery, Alabama. A lot happening professional wrestling-wise in Montgomery. I'd like to remind all the wrestling fans who view us every week on Channel 20 WCOV that Southeastern Championship Television Wrestling returns to 6 p.m. Saturday on Channel 20 right here. And this coming Sunday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon at the Montgomery Civic Center, 7 big events coming up, including an NWA World Heavyweight Championship match. Only a $1 increase in admission as Austin Idol will be facing World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair. A lot of championships at stake, including that of Porkchop Cash. And he'll be putting his Southeastern title on the line in an unusual circumstance, an I Quit match with Jimmy Golden. That's it. And before we talk to the Chopper about the big match, let's hear from the Tennessee Stud and Jimmy Golden.
You know, tomorrow afternoon in Montgomery, Jimmy, it's a day of humiliation, let's call it, for two individuals for sure. One of them being Austin Idiot, because you're going to be humiliated by the world champion, Ric Flair. He just likes you immensely, Austin Idol, and you know it. And tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock in Montgomery Civic Center, he is going to humiliate you and end you forever as a challenger to his world championship. And then, in humiliation match number 2,
Yes, sir.
tell him what he's going to be.
You know, I wonder just how loud that boy can scream. I bet he can holler like a panther. You know something, Porkchop Tag? I know there's somebody that taught you how to say yes, sir, and no, sir. When I get through with you, boy, you're going to be down on your knees saying yes, sir, and no, sir to Mr. Golden. I'm going to make you scream over this microphone, boy. I quit. And I'm going to walk out of there with that Southeastern title, and you're going to be humiliated again.
You know, it's very simple, Cash. You don't have to remember but 2 words. And that's all we want to hear tomorrow afternoon there in Montgomery. And you're going to be screaming it loud and clear. I quit! I quit! I quit!
Ron Fuller and Jimmy Golden.
But you know, the Tennessee stud, you know, boy, I'm going to tell you, he got a lot of big ideas. And Jimmy Golden, he go right along with him because he crazy. But Jimmy Golden, let me tell you, right there in Montgomery, brother, you call me boy, you can call me raw, you can call me anything you want. But when we get in that ring, that I quit match, brother, I'm going to be the biggest boy that you ever did see, Jimmy Golden, because I will make you scream. I quit, and I'll make you scream loud enough so all the people over the Coliseum can hear you, Jimmy Golden. I am the Southeastern champion. I am the first black champion that ever held this belt, Jimmy Golden. And I guarantee you, you will not take it, because I will not quit, brother. Right there in Montgomery, I'll show you who's going to quit.
I quit match, Southeastern title on the line. Just one of 7 big events tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock in the Montgomery Civic Center. The main event, NWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line, as the Nature Boy Ric Flair will be defending against Austin Idol. Right now, let's hear from the World Heavyweight Champion.
You know, you're the World Heavyweight Champion. And you've got all the prestige and all the power and all the glory and everything in the whole world that anybody could possibly want. You circle up short, because one thing that Ric Flair needs every once in a while is his privacy. But like I say, I'll accept that along with the greatness that follows my name. When someone like you walks in this room and tells me that Southeastern Championship Wrestling has ordered me back to Montgomery and ordered me back into the Southeast to defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Austin Idol, specifically Montgomery, Alabama. And nothing happened in town in the middle of nowhere. Well, Montgomery, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to tell the National Wrestling Alliance something, and I'm going to tell Austin Idol something. Idol, this is your last chance. You have had several opportunities to wrestle the World Heavyweight Champion. You've had several opportunities to make your mark in history, and each time you have come up short. Now, you're looking at not only the greatest wrestler alive today, you're looking at the #1 athlete, the #1 man in all of professional sports. So you know that when I take time out of my schedule, that the money's got to be right to make a public appearance. Now, I'm going to be in Montgomery because they're paying me a lot of money. But regardless of that, Idol, this is your last shot. Montgomery, Alabama, gear up. Ric Flair, the World Heavyweight Champion, is coming to Montgomery, Alabama. And Austin Idol, you are going to have one last chance at fame, fortune, and all the fantastic things that follow Ric Flair around day in and day out of his life. Woo!
Here's a man who's been under a lot of pressure. Tomorrow afternoon is his day, though.
Well, you see, Charlie, the pressure doesn't really bother Austin Idol because I'm at my best when I'm under pressure. Now, right now, I don't have to holler and I don't have to scream because, you see, I'm getting ready to go into a tug-of-war contest, the first one in the history of Southeastern Wrestling right here on television for $5,000. I have a chance of winning $5,000 and then going tomorrow afternoon for all the marbles. Now, Ric Flair says it's one last chance. I only need one chance. And you know why this match has been reordered? I'll tell you why, Mr. Flair. Because Bob Geigel, the board of the directors, Southeastern Wrestling, the promoters here, said the last outcome was controversial. It wasn't clear-cut. We want Austin Idol back there tomorrow afternoon. And Ric Flair, believe this, take it to the bank. It's going to be mine.
Well, we're here to the very special challenge, the tug of war. Austin, briefly tell the people what's going on.
Really simple, Charlie. The object is to pull your opponent, any part of his body, whether it's his head, his arms, his hands, whatever, his legs, over the double line as you see right there in the center of the ring. You'll note right here in these ropes there's knots. They're spread out about 1.5 feet, 2 feet, some of them about 3 feet. And these knots, Charlie, will give you a little bit of extra grip, a little extra leverage. So it's a matter of just pulling and pulling till one man virtually runs out of rope.
And once you get to that last knot,
when you're the last knot, that's basically it, Charlie. There's nowhere to go.
Okay, this competition is about to begin. $2,500 put up by the Tennessee Stud and $2,500 by Austin Idol. And we're waiting. Here they are, the arrival of the Lord Humongous. And wait a minute, Mr. Fuller now giving instructions of where the Lord Humongous is to pull Idol once he gets him across the line. He said, pull him out the back door to the Gulf of Mexico. Now that's going to take a lot. Let me see. There we go. We're ready. Competition is underway. The towel right across the line right now. But as you can see, Austin Idol gripping firmly into that ring mat. And right now, Idol getting awfully close with a foot to that line. However, the towel, which was the marker, is right in the middle. The towel has not budged an inch. Wait a minute. Idol almost losing it. Almost losing that firm hold that he had. And now Humongous getting awfully close to the line. Backing up a bit. The towel going in the favor of Austin Idol right now. Humongous has lost one knot in the rope. He's down on the second knot. Now Idol taking full advantage of this situation. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait just a minute. Fuller coming out here grabbing the money. It was Humongous had completely let loose of that rope. Humongous letting go of the rope. It looked like Austin Idol had the advantage of the situation. Now Porkchop Cash is going to go at it on the floor. Well, Mr. Fuller now caught with the hangman of Austin Idol. And Idol got the money right into the face of Jimmy Golden. And well, Mr. Idol now in a very unique situation. He has the money. I don't know about a winner in this thing. We're going to have to check this out. But right now, he's got the money, and we'll be back with more Southeastern Wrestling in just a moment.
For months now, Haverty's has been planning the biggest one-day sale in their 100-year history. Well, it's here. 12 value-packed hours of savings, starting at 9 a.m. Saturday. Now, we're talking about low prices. Boy Hill, Lazy Boy, Sealy, just to mention a few. Prices marked down 30, 40, 50% and more. I'll be here broadcasting from 1 to 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon, so come on out and see us. Save big on beautiful furniture for your home during Haverty's biggest one-day sale in history.
My son, the banker. Tell him what you just got at S&K, son.
This famous label suit for $149.95, Mom.
My son, the attorney. Tell him what you got at S&K, son.
This classically tailored suit for $189.95, Mother.
My son, the TV announcer. Tell him what you got at S&K, son.
What'd I get?
You got that handsome Navy suit for $139.95? Are you ever going to get a real job?
See these spring suits this week at 40 to 50% off retail.
Spring means lovely new fashions. And that's what you'll find at Judy's Stout Shop, where they specialize in fashions for the full-figured woman. And just wait till he sees you in these attractive spring dresses. All in sizes from 12.5 to 32.5, 12 to 20, and 36 to 48. Or spend your active hours this spring in sportswear from Judy's Stout Shop, in sizes from 12.5 to 24.5, and 32 to 54. Look your very best in lovely spring fashions from Judy's Stout Shop, Capitol Plaza Shopping Center.
You can buy prescriptions anywhere, but at Price Drug Company, you get more than just your prescription. You get an accurate record of all of your medical expenses for easy reimbursement from your insurance company. Price Drug Company prides themselves on being Montgomery's most dependable drugstore, and you can rely on them for friendly, competent service and an accurate medical record for income tax time. So trust Price Drug Company for all of your medical and cosmetic needs. Price Drug Company, now at 3 locations.
Brian will floor you with famous names at lowest prices.
Tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, the big day in Montgomery, Alabama, the Civic Center. 7 big events in all, only a $1 increase in admission, and it'll be headlined by the NWA World Heavyweight Championship match, Flair against Idol. Also, Continental title on the line. Bullet Bob Armstrong will be defending against Boomer H. Lynch. Plus, at a special event, Robert Fuller takes on Mr. Russia. Right now, let's hear from the Tennessee stud.
Do you think you're going to be world champion? You're a thief, Austin Idol. Everybody witnessed it. They saw you steal the money right out of my hands right here on national television. And you have got no chance against a man the caliber of the world heavyweight champion, Ric Flair. Now, you're going to take care of Robert tomorrow. Will be your last match, Robert Fuller. You mark my words in Montgomery tomorrow afternoon. And Boomer, you're going to get that Continental title. That's right. We've already got the caddy. Now, all you got left that we want, Bob Armstrong, is that Continental Championship. We don't want your wife. We sure don't want your ugly boys. We just want that Continental Championship. Yeah, we're going to get it tomorrow afternoon in Montgomery at 3 o'clock.
As always.
Oh, they're laughing, Charlie. They're laughing because they're driving my Silver Streak. And what they want, they might not get. Because Continental title is mine. I've had it for some time. I'm going to tell you one thing, Boomer. You're happy driving that Cadillac. Well, tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to drive some things, too. It's called left and right in that watermelon ball chrome dome of yours. And as far as fighting Rob Fuller, Mr. Russia, I'd be careful because that mask may come off. You may be out of here, Boris Zerkoff. Everybody knows who you are. So there'll be a lot happening tomorrow afternoon. And I know Austin Idol has got the upper hand, brother. He's going to win that world title and put Montgomery right on the map. And that's tomorrow afternoon, brother. Bring your boom boom on, stud. I hope you wreck that Cadillac.
7 big events in all tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock at the Montgomery Civic Center. And once again, only a $1 increase in admission. Tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, the Montgomery Civic Center. This event, one fall television time remaining in the ring now. Mr. Russia and Steve Brinson. Mr. Russia and Steve Brinson. And wait a minute. Okay, what? Oh, tag team action. It's supposed to be Porkchop Cash and Ted Oates, but Austin Idol's come to the ring.
Austin Idol's upset. He's fired up, and I'm holding the money for him right here, Charlie. As far as I'm concerned, that's his money. That's Idol's money, brother. Strut and scream and holler all he wants to. He may be driving that Cadillac, but I hope he wrecks that Silver Streak because he ain't good enough to ride in it. And if I got it back, I'd have to get it fumigated. But I'm holding this money. He can raise cane all he can, and I'm going to give it back to Austin Idol.
Well, let me tell you this. I just heard moments ago in the dressing room, there was no clear-cut winner on that tug of war, and possibly the rematch is coming.
Well, Idol says he'll do it again anytime, anywhere, but he ain't giving up this money till it does occur, I'll tell you that.
All right. Right now, he is just, going into the side of the face of Steve Brinson.
That's right, brother. Austin's fired up. He's hot. I thought he had that thing won, and I believe he did have it won. You can see Stud out there. He told his man to let it go. So, brother, as far as I'm concerned, Austin Idol's got this $5 grand, and it feels good holding it, Charlie. $5,000 worth of greenbacks. Now, you watching a team right here in Idol and Chop that can get the job done. They got a lot on the line, a lot of big matches come up, double title matches, all different types, and, brother, they're doing the job.
Right now, Porkchop Cash moving very effectively against Steve Brinson. There's that elbow to the top of the head. Going over, taking a shot at Mr. Russia, who steps in the ring. Now we've got all 4 men in the ring at at the same time, and I certainly wouldn't want to have Marvin Kelly's job.
I certainly wouldn't either, brother. That's a wild match. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Russia going for a chair. Bob Armstrong, though, just taking the chair away. Oh, hey. Just a minute. Mr. Russia retreats to the dressing room. In the meantime, figure four leg lock takes the match for Idol and Cash.
That's a dynamite team. Folks better look out, brother. I got your money right here, Idol, brother. Come on and get it. That's a good match, and that shows you what the Las Vegas leg lock can do.
We'll be back with more of Southeastern Television Wrestling in just a moment.
Here's the bread.
Capital Chevrolet's factory invoice convoy sale. 200 factory fresh Chevys just arrived by convoy to be sold at our cost through Saturday only. We'll show you the factory invoice to prove it. 674 new Chevys will be offered at factory invoice cost. Never again will you see prices this low. You can save thousands of dollars during Capital Chevrolet's factory invoice convoy sale. It's definitely in Saturday.
If you or someone you know is suffering from an oversized car insurance headache because old Nit-Hit Mutual is giving you the axe and left you high and dry, or your application to good old Fast Hawk Sam of all thumbs insurance has been rejected, you can get fast relief that won't cost you an arm and a leg by contacting Fire Hurt Insurance in Montgomery, where you buy and pay locally with convenient terms to fit your pocketbook. Fire Hurt Insurance in the yellow pages and in the white pages, serving the good folks of Central and South Alabama for over 30 years. A visit to Fire Hurt Insurance may be the most financially rewarding trip you make all year.
In Alaska, a little-known seafood has long been waiting for your discovery. The snow white meat of snow crab. Now you can find it at Sizzler, steamed in a shell, ready for you to take the plunge and discover something delicious. Sizzler says it was something you know and love already, our juicy sirloin steak. Experience steak and Alaskan snow crab at Sizzler now, while it's still unknown. And the price is unheard of.
At Capital Furniture Warehouse, prices are so low they've stopped the traffic. And whole truckloads of new furniture just arrived full of traffic-stopping prices, such as ginger jar lamps for $12.95, a 5-piece bedroom suit just $4.99, 5-piece wood dinette for $2.29, and much more. Plus instant financing and 12 months free interest if you qualify. Remember, prices have stopped the traffic at Capital Furniture Warehouse, McGee Road across from Montgomery Mall. Don't let anything stop you from coming.
Save 25% more on every tire in stock at Big A Tires.
Headlined by a World Heavyweight Championship match. You'll see Les Freeman take on the Lord Humongous. Special return. Robert Fuller takes on Mr. Russia. Southeastern tag titles at stake as the Rat Patrol takes on the Nightmares. Continental title on the line. Bob Armstrong against Boomer H. Lynch. Southeastern title I Quit match. Porkchop Cash takes on Jimmy Golden. And for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol takes on World Champion Ric Flair. Don't miss it tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, the Montgomery Civic Center. Plus that added match, U.S. Junior title, Ted Oates against Bill Ash for Oates' last chance. And don't forget, only a $1 increase in admission. Regular television time here on Channel 20, 6 o'clock next Saturday. Right now, let's hear some comments from the Tennessee Stud.
You know, you're going to be screaming loud and clear over the microphone so that everybody can hear you tomorrow afternoon. What you going to be saying? You're going to be screaming like a panther, Mr. Jimmy Golden. Down on your knees, boy. You're going to say yes, sir, and no, sir. And like I said, you're going to scream like a panther, boy. I quit. I quit. And now we're going to be hearing from my good friend, the greatest world champion of all time. Go ahead. Take it away, Mr. Flair.
Montgomery, Alabama, let's face it, the state of Alabama in the last couple of years hasn't been known for anything when it comes to sports, except for the fact that occasionally Ric Flair, takes the time out of his busy schedule to put Alabama back on the map in the world of professional sports. Now, let me tell you something, Montgomery. I don't like you. I don't like anything about you. I like less about Austin Idol. And you can plan on it right now. I've been to Bob Geigel. I've been to the mainstay of the National Wrestling Alliance, and I've made it very clear. Austin Idol, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, you got one last chance to be the man that you've told the whole world you are. One last chance to beat Ric Flair. there. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock in Montgomery, Idol. Once again, I'm going to show you why. I'm a legend in my own time, Daddy. One last chance. Woo!
You know what thing Jimmy Gold was talking about? I'm going to quit. But Jimmy Gold, I'm going to tell you one thing, brother. Right there in Montgomery, I will make you say, I quit. That's all I got to say.
The Flair has been pushing his way around long enough. Now tomorrow afternoon, jerks, I'm going to do some pushing, but I'm going to do some pulling too, baby. And I don't need no rope. And I only need one more chance. He talks about Alabama being on the map. I'm going to use that ring tomorrow for a map, baby. And I'm going to spray your guts all over it. Next world champion right here.
Certainly a lot has taken place in the last hour on this edition of Southeastern Championship Wrestling. Once again, let me remind you of the situation with Bob Geigel and his determination to cut down on the interference or to cut out the interference you've been seeing on television. A lot of fines have been levied, and I'm sure after the review of today's tape, maybe even more. But next week on television, look forward to seeing Robert Fuller against Mr. Russia in that very special challenge match. A lot of big matches coming to your arena this week, and some cities will be welcoming the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Ric Flair. And we'll also be seeing a lot of great matches in all locations throughout the southeastern area. Be sure to get down to your arena and enjoy the very finest in professional wrestling. Right now, for a moment, let's go back and take a look at the closing moments of the tug-of-war we had on television just a few moments ago. There you see Humongous almost over the line, not quite making it, but on the instructions of Ron Fuller, he let go of the rope. Then Ron Fuller got the $5,000 from the desk. That's why we're going to have a rematch in this situation, and in the arena is where it will be settled on who is a clear-cut winner on the $5,000 for the tug-of-war. And there you see the action that took place after the tug-of-war, and possibly there could be some more fines levied and maybe even suspensions by Bob Geigel, the national president of the National Wrestling Alliance. All in all, a great day on Southeastern Championship Wrestling. As we mentioned, make your way to the arena. The rematch for the tug-of-war coming up, and that $5,000 will go to either the Lord Humongous and the Tennessee Stud or the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol. And also, don't forget, next week on television, a lot of great matches, including Mr. Russia against Robert Fuller. That's all of our time this week. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week on Southeastern Television Wrestling.